playoff game between the champion, or the current champion, and is yet to be beaten playing Wood Elves in any of the playoffs. What's a crazy stat? Um, that's Ps4, and he's playing away to the console Salt Merchants. Coached by Wheelie himself, who is a very controversial coach. He's upset a lot of his players, giving them different things. I was supposed to get Mighty Blow. I was promised Mighty Blow, and he gave me guard. I sat out the last game in disgust. Jim Sardonic wanted Mighty Blow, and he didn't get it either. So he wasn't happy either. So we've had a lot of you know, players on strike. Has Wheelie been able to bribe them with mansions or various other things to get them on side for today's game? Because they'll have to be, because this is going to be huge. Can he do what nobody else has ever done? Also, is this an omen? Shod, former champions Wood Elves, got beat by Torres Vampires 2-1. So is that a good omen for Wheelie? Who knows? We'll just quickly have a look at the teams while we're waiting. I think they're just about ready to start, if not already. But we'll just quickly have a look at the teams if we can. So B Hippie got through 3-0 against Groovy. The scoreline really did flatter him, though, to be honest, because it could have been quite easily 1-1. And if he got to 1-1, well, Groovy could have pulled off the shock. But we know how great of a player Project he is. He's two-time champion Wood Elves, but he lost a lot of players. He's had to buy another War Dance because the other one went splat. I think the other War Dance got killed, but the Apple saved him, and his movement 10 catcher is out as well. So although he knocked Groovy out, it did take a lot of damage. So they're 15-40 now. Has he got? So you add another 140 on that. So he's going to be 16-8. And I always think when against Wood Elves, one thing I always look for to give me any sort of hope is that they don't have a bench. Because if they got a bench as well, it's like, oh my god, it's just because obviously your best chances is just try and knock them down so they've got hardly any players left. Even then, they're still dangerous. And then we have a look at the console Salt Merchants. As we know, there's a lot of infighting in the squad. Not happy with the coach over, like I said, on various things. Jim Sardonic, Benny Buffon both wanted Mighty Blow, and Benny, myself, I was promised Mighty Blow, didn't get it, and my knees bust as well now. It's a shambles. But there's his team. So you're going to add another 50 onto that. So 15-40. So he's going to have stuff to play with. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for. Will he go for Wizard? Will he go for Babes? Will he go for an extra player? Who knows? But let's see if the game started, and then we can get on with it. After this game, the Rebel Orcs, that's my playoff team, my Orcs, take on Darkfist Izamini, that's a Kislev team. So that game will be probably about half an hour after this one. So, 2 games. I don't know if anyone's streaming that. Wheeler might stream that one, I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can find this one. And there we go, first one on there, so fantastic. That's pretty lucky. So, I've just got, it is on Twitch, yes, just bear with me. Oh. Sorry about this, guys. I asked someone if he wanted to come and join me in the party, and he just replied to me, so I'm just going to see if he wants to join me. Yep, okay. So we're going to have a debut. Oops. And the thing is, I don't even have him on my friends list, I don't think. Oh, dear. So my apologies. I'm hoping it's him. So I've got 17 mutual friends. It's a sheep, and it's from Wales. So that seems pretty good. That's what I'm going to go with. So we'll see. It's either him or it's not. So So I'll either end up having someone completely random join the chat. Right, okay, it's took a wizard then, is basically what it's taken. So, good evening, buddy. How are you doing? Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I've just got it all up and running now. So hopefully we'll be alright. I'm not watching on Twitch. No, what it is, I watch it through the PS4, but I have Twitch open, so just in case anyone wants to talk to me, I miss it on here. So, that's right, and we have a blitz. The humans get a blitz straight off the bat. Now, that is really nice to see, because usually it's the Wood Elves what get the blitz. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted you, obviously, to come into this chat, because obviously you are regarded as one of the best Wood Elf coaches, so I thought it'd be perfect time to bring you in. And you can give us your knowledge on the Wood Elves. And I suppose in a way it's a bit of a treat for you as well, because the guy who's playing the Wood Elves is Wheelie, WHEELY. If you just type that in, you'll see it's Wheelie365. EELY. Just put that, you'll see it. So yeah, so that is a great start. They've got a blitz. We saw the other Wood Elf team crash out. I think it was a couple of days ago. Oh no, it was yesterday actually. And now the two-time champion with Wood Elves, and has never been knocked out of the champion ladder playoffs with Wood Elves. So it's all to do for Wheelie tonight. But if anyone can do it, Wheelie can. So be interesting to see how it goes. The Wood Elves are a bit battered. Both these teams are a bit battered, to be fair, after. Especially after Wood Elf's first round, where they lost a lot of people. One dead War Dancer, the other War Dancer died, but the Apo saved him. But you don't really need many good players with Wood Elves, though, do you? Really, they're pretty good. We are at, let's have a look, 142. I've got, and it's on the blitz. And Matty Zug's in. Welcome, Matty Zug. Yeah, he's a bit of an overcommit already, isn't it? Because all you'd think, bar a double one, all he's going to do is pick the ball up and throw it to the other side, and Project is just going to screen off. I'm now 128, 126. You'll just catch up, buddy. You'll just catch up if you're on the highlights. So it won't be too long now. So. Right. Yeah. Right, you need to go into your party settings and allow people to hear you, because nobody can hear you. See, it's not PC anymore, it's PS4. Ooh. The thing is, the Wheelie does have, the humans do have a wizard. So I suppose.
Do they now?
So that helps a bit. I mean, is a wizard a good thing to take against Wood Elves? I mean, Wood Elves are like, you know.
Yes and no. I mean, they can, because low armor cause the damage if needs be. Also, the humans are capable of doing what a Wood Elf can do. They just have to roll a bit better.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how Project's going to play this. If he's going to do... I mean, we saw yesterday where Shot, the other Wood Elf coach, he scored really early and it backfired on him big time. I'm going to be interested to see how... I mean, what do you do? Do you score early? Do you try and stall out when you play Wood Elves?
8-turn grind. I don't like what he did there.
Wow, Jim Sardonic is injured. Now, I said before the game, there's a lot of infighting between the human players and the coach. Not a lot of the humans are not happy with the coach, and I think Jim Sardonic, who was one of those who wasn't happy playing for these humans, has feigned an injury and pretended to go down bad, and has decided not to play. So
well, I don't like what happened there, and my rationale behind that is if that block goes wrong,
yep,
the ball's exposed. If the blitz rather goes wrong, I would rather. I mean, he's put part screen up. Yes, that ward answer forms part of that screen. That's the time I think for the thrower to pick up, sit in the pocket behind those two players. The ball is at least safe, barring the wizard, of course, and then bring the other players into play and make the hit. Obviously, the hit worked.
yeah,
That's just my thoughts. Is all.
yeah. I don't think. I mean, can someone make sure they can hear him in chat? But yeah, I mean, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because when there's a wizard in play, I mean, if there's no wizard here, if I'm the Willow player, I am not worried at all. Really not. And to be honest, the problem is as well, though, would you use this wizard this early on? Because all you're going to do is see the Willows just go up the pitch and score again. I wouldn't want to keep it there, though. I wouldn't want to keep my thrower right on the sideline. That's for sure.
Where it is now, if he takes that line out,
Oh, he's filled the GFI.
you have to take the GFI.
Had to,
You have
didn't
to
he?
take the GFI. Yeah, because if not, you zap the catcher and surf the thrower, and that's two players out of position, or one's off the pitch. The ball's who knows where.
There we go. And just in case nobody knows who I'm with Hawker. And Cinemouse is injured! So that's two humans injured in 2 turns, and this is looking horrendously already for Wheelie. He's had these issues. El Duderino says, all I can hear is some annoying whining noise, but I guess that's just what Hawker sounds like.
Well, he won't understand when I call him a bitch, then, will he?
No.
he's a good man. He's a good man. He is.
He is El Dorado. But the humans are in a serious problem.
What's their bench like? Let me just have a look.
They don't have one. He's just used his Apo.
Wow.
So both teams have no bench. The humans obviously got slightly better armor, but the problem is this Mighty Blow guys go around going, well, I'm just going to mince the team. You certainly don't want to be going down numbers against Wood Elves. That is a recipe for disaster. So it's gone already.
Yeah, I don't like the position the humans are in because of. I'm just looking at their skills throughout, and
yeah, they haven't got much tackle at all, have they? I mean,
well, that's interesting. That agility 4 catcher.
Wow, here we go.
Was,
well, that was interesting. Now then, oh man, I don't.
Well, see here, if he can shift that catcher out of the way, granted it's sidestep, but he's got the guy that can put him down. That catcher can get through and take the score.
Well, me and Wheelie have a history of wizards where he's the only guy who's managed to make me say to my co-announcer, please take over the chat. I cannot speak at the moment, and went away and stormed off because of horrendous wizard. And now he's done another one where I'm like looking at going, really? Really? You've got no tackle up there? You've got nothing up there? I mean, he could probably
I think what he was playing is he knows, maybe he doesn't, I'd like to hope he does, in this position, Wood Elves are shifting the ball, they're going to control the drive, the score's going to happen in 8 turns' time, whereas that's a gambit. If it works, he can score.
Yeah. He
and
still
then it
can.
turns...
Oh, he needs a power here. He needs a power here.
Yeah,
Come on.
he does.
Not the
it's
best.
a 4+ pickup.
Well, I guess that's what he's going to be trying to do. And he's going to be dodging into it as well. Don't follow. For the love of God, don't follow Wheelie.
No, he doesn't want to follow. But it is a 4+ dodge.
4+ pickup.
With reroll.
4+
pickup, and then it's a 2+ out.
I would go for it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh no! Go on! Oh!
He's got to reroll it. It's got to reroll it. No,
Oh, and it's no good. And
no.
oh man,
It's one of those things. He's down two players.
yeah.
He's got to take the gamble because otherwise, he's what's he playing for?
You see, this is where I play a lot different to other people. I would be looking at it this way. Right, okay, there's a good chance he's going to score on me. I'll try and get some attrition. I'm not going to panic.
Yeah.
I'll then try and get it to 1-1 and go into overtime. I mean, you know, it's no surprise that I go into overtime more than most coaches on the PS4. But, you know, as long as I've kept that wizard, I'm all right. To me, that was a really iffy wizard. I mean,
Well,
he needed a lot to go right.
That hard. I wouldn't have blitzed that hard in the first place.
The only way that wizard is half decent is if he already had his tackle piece up there to take on the catcher. Having no tackle piece up there it was obviously right back as a, like he was right back as a safety. To me made no sense unless he got really lucky. He got the ball carried down, what was good, but now he's put his best piece in danger. And oh god, breaks armor again.
See, here's interesting. He sidestepped backwards, possibly to try and recover defence. If he'd gone onto the ball, yeah, it's 1 in 8, but there's a chance that ward answer that's blitzed catches it. Then where does he go and what does he do? It stops him reacting as well. I know it's a gamble, but he was going down anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, he's gone big early, hasn't he? He's gone big early. He's obviously thought, my boy, I'm 2 players down. If I can somehow score, I get one of the other players back, and 1-0 up, everything's looking good. But that was a really situational fireball. He had to have a lot to go right for him there, and unfortunately, it didn't. And like I said, oh, and another one gone. Wow, another KO. These wood elves are just kicking the crap out of these humans, and I don't care who. I don't really care who's the human player. If you lose all these players against Wood Elves, and don't forget this is the 2-time champions playing as well. So you know nobody has beaten Projecki in the playoffs with Wood Elves yet. So it was already going to be a hard game for Wheelie, and now it's just almost mission impossible.
It's...
He needs some like a 1-1 pickup here, and he scatters and he somehow picks the ball up. But he needs something radical like that.
Bounce off the body onto the sideline, and then he gets the dodge out of the score. That's about the best he can hope for. But that's if he picks ward answer's the good option. But I wouldn't be picking up with the ward answer.
Oh, there's a one. There's a one. Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, 1 of the 2. I almost called it.
With the pickup there, if he fails the pickup, the sideline's now open. The ward answer was protecting the sideline. Maybe the catcher dodge was the right option.
But he's got the ball, and I think the thing is, why he wants to try and level his new war dancer up. That's the other thing he'll be looking at. He'll be thinking, you know what, I've got this game locked down. He's the guy I want to, you know, like I say, it's 2+ with a reroll. So more times you're not gonna fail it. And as soon as I say that, 1-1, fantastic.
This game's bonkers.
But oh man, oh wheelie. Bloody wizard wheelie.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, Projecki's not in my side of the draw. He's on the other side of the draw, so you know I don't get to play Projecki to make the final. So you know it's cool in that way. But oh man, I don't know what he's going to do now. He's just getting outbashed. That's the worst thing. You know, he's just getting smashed.
Thing is, he can pick and choose the fight that he wants.
Yeah.
Because he's the agility.
Yeah. He needs to get some attrition somewhere.
Yeah, he needs to. Maybe target that loner on the way through, come back to pick up. I don't know. Sounds sad, but even a gamble of trying to take the tree out with the ogre, which is a sad gamble to go for.
I think that just shows how desperate it's been, hasn't it? And there's a double
looking
push.
Desperate.
Oh man,
it's looking desperate.
I mean, if I'm wheeling down, I'm going to try and protect my strength 3 catcher. Is it a thrower? Sorry, strength 4 thrower. And you know,
he's safety.
Because that piece is really important, especially for cage diving and stuff like that. In the second half, you know, you got to think now. Look, this first half, oh my god, is GFI, and he's failed it. Okay, to me that just gives him another hit. I mean, I know we all do this. We get
Yeah.
desperation. We try and base up saying, please roll some ones so I can somehow do something.
But look at the positioning. He's got a blodger. Yeah, it's tackle. He's just going to blitz him away.
Yeah.
He's used a reroll up unnecessarily.
Yeah.
I would have been inclined to hit the loner because he's less likely to use the Apo.
Yeah.
Then you get numbers on your side.
Yeah.
Once you've got numbers on your side, the rest should flow.
Well,
But he's basing up now.
that's some good news. This human has actually dodged Messi, flushed Mark 2. So Mark 1 maybe not have... Oh, he's going to base up that. To me, that's just giving another free hit.
Yeah.
You can't really afford to give free hits at the moment when you're getting your ass kicked. No. I mean, if he wants to pass it to him, let him pass it to him, you know?
Well, yeah. Why would he do that? I'm not sure he would do that.
All I can think of is he's trying to... Because there's enough players back there to be able to get favourable blocks. You know, he doesn't need this wrestle piece to come back and help. I would imagine Project is just going to take his sweet time here and just cruise control.
Yeah.
And try and pick...
He's got plenty of time. With the pace that he's got plenty of time.
It depends how brave he wants to be. I mean, he's got two options. He can... I would be definitely looking at getting rid of that strength 4 thrower because I'm thinking on Thingy's drive, he's still going to be awkward to get the ball off because he's got sure hands and he's strength 4. So if I can somehow get rid of him, I'd feel well. If we get rid of him, it's pretty much game over, bar some disaster. But as I've seen before, what else can just crumble? You know, with AB7, the humans get on a roll, then who knows? You know.
Yeah. It's far from done.
Yeah.
It's far from done.
And what we've got to remember as well, Wheelie's got to remember, this isn't his drive. This is the Wood Elf's drive. So, you know, more times than not, a half-decent Wood Elf coach will score on their drive. So, I would.
Yeah.
If this was me personally, I was playing against Project here, I'm already thinking of overtime. Anything else is a bonus. I've got to make sure I score on my drive. He obviously scores on his, but try and take as much damage to the Wood Elf so that they're not threatened to overtime.
Yeah, in this sort of position, if I was humans, I'd be thinking he's scored, remove players, make sure I score, and you rely on that coin toss.
Yeah.
Which isn't great.
No.
It's a 50-50 for the game.
Yeah. But the other thing you can try and do is, I don't know how he's going to do it, but try and make the Wood Elf score. Even if it's 10-6, make the Wood Elf score, and you've got 2 10s to try and, you know, do like a Hail Mary or whatever to try and... Because if you can go in at 1-1, then bloody hell, that's a bonus. But it doesn't need to panic too much.
He has got a catcher that can one turn.
Yeah.
Because he's got a catcher. Yeah, there's dice to be rolled, but it's agility 4. You know, it looks like he's got sprint.
He has got sprint, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. He's sort of got to be smart in a way. He's got to protect his good pieces. Now, to me, it's the strength 4 thrower, the catcher, the strength 3 catcher. Even the tackle piece is important to him. The ogre's going to get hit. Strength 7 tree. That is strength 7 block tree. Oh my god, that's disgusting. It really is disgusting. But see what he does now. And this is why I didn't like the wizard early. I really didn't like it. Because now they can just cruise control.
This is the fear I had when the very first turn I thought he'd overcommitted with the blitz. He's now got 4 in the backfield.
Yeah.
And the defense is made of 4 players. It's not great.
It's not. I think his plan maybe would have been to use the wizard early, and that's maybe why he put him up there. That's all I can think. But if you're going to do that, then that tackle piece had to come up. He had to come up if that was the plan. He obviously put the tackle back just in case he picked the ball and threw it and went the other way. So I understand that. But it just, to me, he thought, you know what, I'm going to push forward. I'm going to fireball as soon as I get there next turn. What was a high risk.
Sometimes it's the blitz you get overzealous with, and it's like,
it's like a Trojan horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Yeah, no, this is good. Go for the war dancer. That's the fella, and he's got him. Now, if he can get rid of this guy, that would be beautiful for
That's big. That's big.
Come,
Yeah.
he'll be like, come on, down you go, sunshine. Can Bernie Buffon? It's Bernie Buffon. Oh well, I stunned him. And I'm on the ball. You know, so
Win-win.
yeah. I'd just like to say, if I did have Mighty Blow, though, Wheelie, that guy would have been knocked out. Just saying, what I wanted, Mighty Blow. I'm just saying, I'm not bitter that much. But yeah, if I had Mighty Blow there, he would not be on the pitch now. So, but that's not bad. At least he's stunned. Now then, there's a nice one die. Now then, can we get some momentum going? Can we break another one? Another stun. It's better than nothing. Now he's going to get overzealous and go for this wrestle piece as well. He may think, you know what? I might as well. Nothing to lose. Nope, he's going to stay put. Well, it's not. Two stuns better than nothing.
Stuns are inconvenient. It does mean those 4 players that I was worried about mean he has to move has to move the ball. It's just the trouble is where he's going to move it to. There's no defense.
I mean, the good thing for him is that Ward Dancer, even though he's only stunned, that means he ain't going to get hit by a Mighty Blow this turn by that Ward Dancer. I mean, that's the big thing.
And I'd be inclined. He's got a shifted ball. He's got moved ball. He'd say, do you know what? At the moment, this is looking grim, and put a foul in.
Yeah, I mean,
at the moment he's playing. He's gambling. He's playing uphill. It's.
Yeah, he might even blitz out with a Ward Dancer here.
Yeah, no, I meant the humans when they're done.
And that's a disgrace. He should be banned for hitting me, for definite. I think that's a disqualification coming up for Bajecki. It's lucky I didn't get injured. I think in round 1 I got knocked out about first 10 and never came back. I'd like to call it a protest for not having Mighty Blow. But I'm doing all right. I'm still about. I'm still hanging in there.
Still on the field.
Yes, Bezo. Yes, Bezo is Hawker. Team Ps4. You got Team Ps4 crew. The platform, cross-platform, what do you want to call it? Team Ps4 champions are in the booth.
They are indeed. I think my chat must be slightly delayed behind yours then. Yeah. I haven't seen that.
Well, I got it on the side panel as well. I got a side panel. So.
Of course you do. Yeah, and I get a delay, don't I? Of course I do.
You do, yes. Oh well, that's not great, but it's wrestle, so yeah. I tell you what, I wonder if he's not going to try. It is Wheelie. He might try crazy dive in here. Wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, he's got what? How many players has he got? He's got 3 players down. He's 3 players down. I mean, that's a lot of players to be down against Wood Elves. And
yes.
The problem is his ogre is just being bullied. KO'd, and that's the end of the ogre. I was just about to say,
he needs to be coming back.
Do you really want your ogre tying up a tree when you could have a nice low in the lineman or something tying him up instead and use your Mighty Blow for something squishy? It just seems a bit too easy for the Wood Elves at the moment. I mean, the Wood Elves can do this to all of us, but I do believe he's made this a lot easier for him though. That's the problem with the Wizard. Is a high. I mean, even if the Wizard had waited and scored, it would have been I still would have said he was a good Wizard because a lot had to happen.
Yeah, but that's still half-time 1-1. Assuming the humans score, the way the attrition's going at the moment, there's the one turner or there's the possible turnover chance next half anyway. But the way this is going, it's looking very grim.
It's looking grim. But like we've said, even if the Wood Elves do scores, it looks like they will. At least he'll get 2 chances to get his KOs back. So, And he's going to have the 1-10 chance. But it's frustrating for him because all he's getting, when he's getting the breaks, it's just stuns, isn't it? It's like... But I think might see a foul coming on here.
Well, I'd be looking to try and take him out.
And it's going to be a big risk, though. It's a big risk. Do I like the foul? I don't really know, to be honest, because he's going to foul with a gadget. Oh
I wouldn't be
no!
doing it with the catcher.
He's got him though. He's injured him. The ref's seen it though. It's a 4-4, 5-5. The apothecary comes out and yeah, well that's you off. Bearzo's gone. Bearzo's in the
Wow.
chat. Bearzo in the chat saying, "Right, I'm off. Love you guys. You are off. You have been sent off." So
Sent out there.
so there you go, and it gets worse. It just gets worse for Wheelie. Oh, Wheelie.
Oh, yeah.
Bearzo, he's a jinx though, that character. You name your player after Bearzo, it's jinx. Bearzo's loving it. I wouldn't be. Although, you know, I just don't know I just really don't know what Wheelie's going to do here. Everything's going wrong.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought follow the catcher.
Gone.
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't have gone.
Both Appos have gone now. Both Appos have gone. But the problem is Wheelie's down numbers. Oh my god, that tree's going to hit someone else now. Oh, this is brutal. This tree's hitting way too many players. Somebody want to move to 2. But
yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5 humans and 6 humans left? Wow.
I just don't know what to say. You just got to pray like somebody hits. Start hitting with your mighty blow dudes if you've got any. Does he actually have a mighty blow guy? He has 1, but he doesn't have tackle. Oh dear. It's a nightmare. It's always going to be tough for Wheelie. I mean, you know, Projecki runs up scores against loads of players. So it was always going to be tough.
He does, but no, I don't know the guy, but he's not had to do anything to get to this position. It's almost been gifted.
Yeah. What's it? I'd be tempted just to hit with my mighty blow and prayer. Obviously, don't re-roll it. Even if it's double skulls, don't re-roll it. Because you've still got a slim chance of getting the 1-turner. I mean, like I say, it's not over yet. It's looking bad, but, you know, I've done playoffs now for... This is my 22nd season of streaming games.
Yeah.
And I've seen it where games like this, you just think one team's won it, and all of a sudden the other team will get a roll on. And, you know, they can turn it around, but it does look a bit tough at the moment. Bearzo saying risky using the app on the bad hair war dance. It was a bit, wasn't it? Because everything was going his way.
It was, but also he's playing Tournament Blood Bowl right now, and that war dancer secures the second half. Yes, he could pick up an injury and lose both, but he's on about winning this game's the important thing.
Yep.
Next game's another thing. This isn't league play no more.
So there you go, Bearzo.
And with the
you dare roll. Oh god, I thought he was going to re-roll that then. I was going to go to his house and tell him off if he'd have re-rolled that. Game looks won. Definitely have him for next game. Save the Apo. There you go. So we got Hawk saying he likes the Apo. Bearzo saying nah. Out of let him. It's a tricky one. I think the way this game's going, I don't think I'll use the Apo.
No, I mean,
so
I don't know if I necessarily would have used it, but I can understand why somebody might use it.
I can totally understand why he used it. There's no doubt about it. And I suppose Wood Elf coaches have got balls of steel anyway. They are fearless. They don't care because they know. They just don't care, do they? They're used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I play Tournament Blood Bowl without an Apo.
Yeah.
But I can understand why.
I presume that like
might.
in tabletops though, you don't really get much kill stuff in it, do you? I mean, usually, obviously, in this sort of tournament, you can get a lot of mighty blow, piling on, all that sort of stuff, and you've got to be a bit careful. But obviously, in like tournament play, well, I think the cross-platform is going to be similar because of the skills. It's not as much of a worry. Maybe that's why Wood Elf's a bit more OP in tournament play because there's not enough tackle or there's not enough mighty blow going about unless you run into like sort of dwarfs or chorfs. But saying that, this human team doesn't have much, does it? To be fair, in mighty blow. So
no.
That's the other thing.
You'll see you'll still see the likes of the mighty blows. So undead are very particularly powerful. Obviously, your dwarves
Mm.
might sling some in there. You know, your Amazons will take a mighty blow. Orcs might take a mighty blow. So you'll still see it out there. You'll see the tackle.
Yeah, it just won't be spammed though, will it? That's the thing. It just won't be
No,
spammed. And
but also you've got the flip side of the coin is you also don't have the mass skills to protect your players.
yeah.
So your linemen are mostly naked, so you know you don't need to worry about having tackles and the mighty
Uh-oh.
blows and things.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a bit lucky there. There's a failed dodge on a loner, and how many times I see failed dodging and being injured, but nope, it's a stun. Then Wheelie can't even get that. But he's going to get to be able to hit 2 things this turn, so that is a plus. And if he was to injure 1 or 2 of them, then the well doesn't look as bad. I don't know where Bernie Buffon's going. Where on earth's he going? Does he honestly believe with a busted knee he's going to be able to go and catch that ball? Seriously?
Yeah, I'd be ignoring the ball right now and trying to kill
Is
some
GFI
guys.
in? Is he
About the
trying?
second
I
half.
think he's trying to kill me. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to kill me. I think there's no reason to GFI. There's no way you're going to force Projector to score. There's no way is he going to go, oh my god, there's 1 human blitzer coming. I'm going to have to score. It ain't happening.
No.
And again, you've got to look at it here, is all you're doing is putting your tackle piece in danger. That's all you're doing that. It's not doing anything else. And it's just, I don't know, I just think he's just got to, I don't know, Wheeler's just got to take a deep breath. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, it just feel like a lost cause. But don't give him it. Make him earn it. You know? Here we go. Can this be a removal? Mighty blow hit. Are we going to get... No. And this is what will be frustrating him. Is that he's hitting and hitting and hitting. And it just ain't working.
No, and that's the frustrating thing about it all. He's not breaking armor, and when Wood Elves don't take breaks, they win.
Yeah, basically that's
He
how
goes
it
into
is.
the second half with 11 players on the pitch, then I can't see any win because the humans are down to 9 already.
I suppose the thing is, if he gets all his KOs back, he's got strength 4 throw. So long as he can get the ball safe in sort of cage, then that means these war dancers, they can leap all the light. They ain't gonna. It's gonna be a red dar block. That's how
I still wouldn't.
big.
If I was playing the Wood Elves in this game,
Yeah.
and half time was 1-0, even if those players come back, I wouldn't
Yeah.
bother chasing the ball. I'd say you can have a 8 turns because you're not going to score early. Because if you do, I score and I win.
Yeah.
I'd be looking for my 1-turn touchdown for the chances to save overtime. Meanwhile, I'd be picking on the players that I can to try and remove.
Yeah.
So overtime,
Yeah. Then you've got the
know,
number. Yeah.
yeah, if you get the removals or he panics, then you take the shot. You never lead him to a free running. You know, I mean, even in this position, if he gets safe, it's almost suicidal. But that tree man blitz, if you kill the human, it's definitely over. Because at the moment, he can almost throw things away because he's just in so much control.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good, but you know, I've seen it before. He just needs, if he gets 1 injury, that might be it. It might just be a snowball. You know, they might all start going down. But
Yeah, and he can do. You know, that crazy tree man blitz could cause him to fall over and die. We know this sort of thing happens.
Yeah.
You know,
oh god.
he wants to be protecting his elves that are at the top. Because he can't afford to lose players, otherwise all of a sudden the game opens up again.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was a bit. I mean, I understand why he did the foul on the war dancer, but in the same time, I'm thinking, do you have the place to foul? You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was a gambit. That was this is looking grim. I need to do something.
Yeah.
And the war dancer's the right person. You're not going to get many opportunities. The thing is, you give one of those the balls, it's hard to get it off him.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is it, you see. This
How
is
much
why
time has he got?
he's got 1 tackle piece, and he's just put his tackle piece there just to get blitzed. You know, he's got no blodge. He's
Yeah.
only AV8. We've seen what's been happening, and he's just put in one of his most important pieces in harm's way. He can't get the ball. Look, Brzezinski, you know, he's a 2-time champ. You know, he's not going to panic and say, "Oh my God, there's 1 tackle piece coming towards me. Oh no, I'm going to." You know, he's just going to do this. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, there you go. I'll have
He's
a
got that
shot at you.
armor busted lineman. He needs to be targeting him with any mighty blow he's got.
Yeah,
He's got one there. Target that. Remove that player. Force the. There's no Apo. Force the.
yeah,
The casualties.
yeah,
Trying to gets rid of 2 players. Gets his players back. All of a sudden, there's a game.
yeah. And that's what he should be targeting right now. This piece, definitely take this piece out with his mighty blow piece.
What's he gonna do? I'd be even inclined to say, just blitz him. Don't worry about the rest because
Nothing
if
else
he's
is gonna
eyeing
matter.
up the ball, I don't know. Yeah, nothing else is gonna matter. Try damage something that's soft.
Oh, he's going for the throw out.
Oh, I
Well, I
can see
presume he's
why
going
he
for.
might do.
I presume he's going for. Yep, he's going for the throw out. Oh
Doesn't
god,
matter. Re-roll it.
he can't. If he wants a 110, you don't re-roll that.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
He's only got one re-roll.
How
But I
much
mean,
sidestep has the Wood Elves got?
that is a good point, isn't it? Well, they've got a stand
2.
tree. So they could. It depends if you want. The thing is, though, it might not even put them on the front line because this thing, you know what, cruise control. If you can score 110, good on you. I don't think you can. So I'm not gonna.
Well, how far into the tournament is this?
Second round. So there's
Second round.
Yeah. So there's 3. So basically, there's 3 more games after this to get to to win it all.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to put with the Apo gun. He doesn't want to be putting dangerous players on the sideline. Be interesting to see how he sets up to defend.
Yeah. Will he have a cheeky shot this strength 4 thrower? You've got to re-roll.
I wouldn't.
I know, but will he though? I mean, he's going to go for a 3 die because it's a safer thing. It's a safer bet, and he knows if I get to the removal, every removal now basically is putting the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a smart play. That's 6 dice. As long as you don't roll 6 skulls, you're fine. So, it's fine. Obviously, you don't re-roll it if you don't give me the first 3, because that would be just tempting fate, but... There we go. Oh. Now we can get another shot.
Yeah, but is he...
He needs to just bring the guard piece in. Yeah, he needs to bring the guard piece in and be fine.
Well, he's committed. Why not? He's still got the reroll.
Yeah. Got 3 die, so. And he gets the power, and if this is a removal, he will be more than rewarded, but it isn't, and he will now score. And the champ, everything's in his favour at the moment. It's 1-0, and that looked like a training exercise for the champ first half.
Indeed.
I'm sorry to say. But
yeah, I mean, like we say, he didn't do anything wrong. There's only the one thing. I mean, I'm not an expert by any means. Those 2 players not coming back's massive.
Oh man!
Is the blitz before securing the ball is the only thing I might have done different. Other than that, he was never under pressure and he didn't flap.
Yeah. Oh, and they didn't come back as well. That is just... God. Oh dear. I don't know how he's going to do this. He might just say, sorry, I'll try and get some removals. Because the chance of him scoring a 1-turner is very slim. I just don't know what he does. This has been a nightmare. What could go wrong has gone wrong. But again, the wizard again's questionable. I didn't like it. And if he'd have scored, it would have been like, yeah, well done, you scored, but I still didn't like it.
Yeah.
It just too much had to work for it. But like I said, if he had his tackle piece there, he would have got the catch, the sidestep catcher down, and then he would have probably scored. So that would have made more sense. But because he had his catch as a safety at the back, he was way out of position to even help. And then you're looking for a power on 2 dice against a sidestepper, and if you don't get it,
Yeah.
And it's a 4+ to get to get a play down or the three. So it was a 50-50 to get the ball carry down. It was just so much needed to work to make that a good wizard, and that's why I didn't like it. And obviously,
No, I agree.
after he did that, it was cruise control because all of a sudden the wood elves, oh bloody marvelous! I don't have to worry about any sort of chance of
He'd
pressurizing or
have
anything
been
like that.
almost better lightning the sidestep catcher and blitzing the thrower,
Yeah,
and then
but
taking
again,
the 3-out dodge.
yeah, but again, he had no tackle in the area,
No,
so and so it was always going to be a problem for him having just the one tackle piece. But I don't know. I mean, it's no shame if he did lose to the champ, I mean, but I
no.
feel for him in a way because nothing much has gone his way. He hasn't been able to get any removals, and when he did get the injury, he got sent off. His
Set
KOs
up
haven't
right
come
for a
back.
defense.
Oh yeah, Projeki is regarded as one of the best 110
The only thing I
scorers and
would
defenders.
probably change, the ward answer he's got on the flank near the number 10, I would have brought him in one because if we get a riot and a turn goes back, that ward answer can get to the other side of the field on defence. It's easy for him to avoid the tackle going through there because he can choose where he's going. But that's it. That's the only thing. The sidestep on the line, I get that. I like that. He's not going to score from there, not unless he can dodge in to blitz the lineman forward.
Oh yeah, I don't know. He might just think, you know what? I mean, he just needs 2 pushes, doesn't he?
He does. What he needs to be doing is punching that catcher straight in front of him, the sidestepper, putting him down. Then he blitzes the lineman in the middle into the line, and then he goes from there.
Yeah.
He's going to push out past the tree, possibly. That's the way he wants to be going. But he needs to be leaving the gap there.
It is doable, and sure, I mean, oh god, this is a nightmare.
It is doable, but he has to knock that catcher away, then get into blitz into the back line. I don't think he's taking his time to do it. I don't think he knows how to do this.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at 110ers, so I can feel his pain. But saying that, I usually playing Pash on the PS4, so when you're moving 6, moving 7, you don't really think about 110ers too much. But even I can see it. But
I don't think he's got enough players. Just looking at the players there, he's got to use a player to knock the catcher back. He then needs another one to blitz to push into the line. He needs he needs 2 more. He needs an extra player. He needs 1 more player. If it wasn't for without the sidestep, he could do it.
Yeah,
but I think he needs 1 more player.
If this was me, my brain would hurt, and I'll say, you know what, I'm just gonna kill shit.
Kill shit.
Yeah, that would be my brain. And you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just kill. And especially where that kick's gone, I'm definitely thinking, you know what, unless he catches this like a bad boy he could be, come on, catch it. Oh, for fuck's sake, not even that. Can't even do that.
Not that with that kick, but the only way he could have done it is using that thrower to hand off in this position.
Reroll, go on, reroll. He might as well fucking well. Come on, Benny, don't let him down, man.
Just kill shit.
I mean, it's a sad stepper now, so it's... Oh, my God. I feel embarrassed. I'm sorry, Wheelie. I should have knocked him down in 6 dice. It's my fault. I can imagine him now swearing at the computer console now, going, for fuck, just fucking unbelievable. Benny, you fucking shit. Last time I called my player, Benny, move on. Oh, man, just nothing's going for him. Nothing at all is going for him.
No, it's not.
All you can pray if you wheelie is somehow you just take something out, you get your 2 players back, and you try and cage the best you can, and pray somehow you get to overtime. Come on, injury here. Come on, the Shoddinator. Come on, get it done. Boom. KO. Well, it's a removal. Could be good. Maybe. It's better than nothing. Well, he's got 3 die on this sidestepper with his thrower, so you never know. He might get a cheeky pow from the thrower. I wouldn't even bother attempting to hit the tree because that's just mass suicide.
Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, Three, four, five, six. Do you know if he shifts a player to support, yeah, support the tree, then blitzes,
Oh, where's he going?
maybe he's getting
Oh,
that side.
I don't mind that because he's thinking, you know what? Boom, I'm a bit of that. Oh, but Nuffle's like, nah. It was a nice
Nah.
move, but I'm still not gonna help you out. I'll give you a knockout. What more do you want? Oh man, poor. Come on, let's do some farming. Pick the ball up, Gardley, and throw it to somebody.
Shift the catcher down first and then just chuck the ball in.
Yeah. Here he comes.
It's definitely looking grim, isn't it?
Alright.
The thing is, it's with this, and I've been in positions where I'm down 2-0 by half time and still managed to get a draw out of it. So he's got to keep his chin up. He's got to
Yeah.
ignore that. He's got to ignore everything that's happened and
Yeah.
start the second half 1-0
Yeah.
down.
He needs these. Oh god, he needs his KOs back. That's what he needs. Come on, KOs. Make it an interesting game. Come on, come on, big man, get up. Oh, the big man's got up. He heard me. Well, that's probably the best one. And oh, the Wood Elf got back as well.
So he needs a good first turn here.
Yeah.
Remove a couple of players. Put the tree. Is he moving? Has he got to jump up on that tree?
No.
He hasn't, has he?
No.
Which is interesting. I would have taken jump up before block, just because he's better on his feet and he's not there to kill things.
Yeah,
But I also respect block. I get that.
Yeah, I must
get that
admit,
completely.
I've had well, not arguments. I've had discussions where people say block, and I'm like, jump up probably going to be better, unless you've got movement 3 because you want to be up on your feet.
Yeah. If he's a halfling tree, block every time, but he's not.
Yeah.
Put him down. He'll stay down hopefully for a few turns.
Yeah.
Allow you to get that steamroller going, and hopefully you can get a few removals. He's got one, the ogre, and a sidestepper to hopefully stop the one turner. Put it in overtime, win the coin toss, easy peasy. What can go wrong?
No problem. Jobs are good.
Yeah, simples.
Yeah, and the thing is, well, the Wood Elves have got a kick as well, so you'd imagine it's going to be a deep kick.
Yeah.
So and then obviously this just looks a nightmare. He needs a great first turn. I think that's the safest thing I can say.
It's an interesting defensive setup. Very interesting.
Well, he's got kick as well, so it's.
This is it. He's saying if you defend on the left, on the human's left, as I look at it, I'm going to kick to the right where I'm strongest.
Yeah.
If you front up, I might put it on the other side because I've got players to get around there.
Yeah.
You know, put it right far forward and say, well, I'm not worried about the blitz, but you've got to now shift your entire team across. So what's it you're going to do? If you want to front up my line of scrimmage, yeah, it's not pleasant.
Right, so he's got his catcher and he's got his thrower back. I can dig that. That's probably the two people I would put back, if anything.
I would be putting the catcher in front of the tree.
Oh, for the guard.
Mark up one of the elves.
Yeah.
Well, it marks up one of the elves, and it marks up the tree. So on a blitz, that tree can't move. Because at the moment on a blitz, the tree can move, and then he's got a channel straight through the centre.
Yeah.
He's looking for the ogre to blitz something. I get that.
Yeah, because you've put the agility 4-piece there, but if you're all double one, then well,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, obviously it gives you the guard as well, doesn't it? So obviously all of a sudden, these two blitzers get 2 die, so it makes sense, and they can disengage on a 2+. So to me, it's the right call. But is he going to do it? That's the question. Come on, put that guard in there. Nope. He's too worried about... Right, where's this kick going? Deep or short? He's gone short.
To get early pressure
on.
on.
There's a rock! There's a rock on 2 of them. Oh, no, them 2. Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh.
Well, when things aren't going your way, they ain't going your way. And I don't know what to say now. I mean, this is getting silly now.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame that sometimes. I mean, I'm not. I've learnt to not blame dice because dice happen. You've got no control over them. It's one of those things. But when this sort of things happen, it doesn't matter what he does. Yes, we think he made the wrong call collectively for the blitz and the wizard. But what's happening now is just it's getting silly.
It is. I don't care who's in charge of these humans. It's almost like you can put the best player in the world in with these humans, and they ain't gonna win because the dice just say, no. I just, I mean, typical. Both get hit by a rock, and it's his player who gets injured. You know, it's just the way the dice have been.
Well, if the loner had gone off the pitch, you would have coaches thinking, not great, but oh well.
Yeah.
But to see the guy sat next to him go as well, you're thinking, cha-ching.
Yeah. I think he might need counselling after this match. I mean, they are called the console salt merchants. I think the salt will be flowing big time.
No dear. I dread to think. I dread to think.
I think I can safely say I think I'd have lost my shit by now. But oh, what a nightmare. I just don't know what you do. It's a shame because we all want exciting games. That's what we like to see, close games. I mean, obviously, if you're Projecki, you're loving this because it's great. Yeah. But for everybody else, it's crap.
And take nothing away from him. He's playing a textbook game. He's doing exactly what he has to with the dice that he's been given. And unfortunately for Wheelie, they're not going in his favour.
No. And you see, to me why... that if he's going to hit with that guy, he's got to blitz and form the cage.
Yeah, the gap on the back. I mean, that back corner, you could argue to a certain degree, isn't too much of a worry. I would be absolutely shocked, based upon what you've said, if that's desperation right there. If he's going to go hunting that back corner, then you're saying, well, he's playing desperate Wood Elves, and that's not what he's going to do. He's going to play frustration Wood Elves. The tree's going to come across, tag up those two players.
Yep.
There we go.
Well, that's why that's why I would have thrown a blitz with a blitzer, and get him out of there,
Yeah, I'd be inclined to even set my defence up, not worry about the cage, and hit one of these two that are near the tree. Just push them into the tree. They don't go anywhere. They possibly go down, and then you're saying, well, okay then, you take your 5 guys or 4 guys past my team. Good luck.
I mean,
the ogre might stand up. He's got enough merchandise there to surf that ogre if he stands up.
I mean, I think it was a very brave call from Wheelie with everything going wrong. When he took the ball down, I had visions of the ogre getting absolutely splattered, and the Wood Elf just like, yeah, I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
I think we've all been there. Oh, he's gonna hit the cage.
He's hitting me. How dare he hit me? What you should do is obviously blitz him out of the way, then put the side step onto the thrower and go, yeah, you got no tackle there, boy. It's a nightmare for Wheelie now. It's not much you can do.
Even that he's basing up. That's interesting. That could get dangerous. But the sidestep on the throw, I get why you say it, but he doesn't need to do it. He does not.
He
need
wants
to
to
put
kill.
Pressure on the thrower.
Projecki wants the ball and he wants to start racking up some points. The way he'll be thinking now is, I've got this game. I'm going to put the pressure on. I've got more than he has. I'll just bully him. And I'm gonna ramp up 3, 4 touchdowns, get a level on my new war dancer. This is what he's going for. He doesn't want to do the I'm just gonna wait. He's gonna ram it down now. He's not gonna die wondering, shall we say?
I suppose also when you look at what he's doing, how does Wheelie deal with this with so few players?
He doesn't.
He's already cut the ogre off from the team. He's tagged the ogre and he's cut off from the team. He's just gonna smother him.
Yeah, and no pressure, but this guy, this Wood Elf guy, Projecki, 2-time Wood Elf champion, never been beaten in the playoffs. You're his replacement. So this is a guy who you have to basically replace in the
That's not a
cross-platform
problem.
cup. One of the, as we call him, one of the Magnificent Seven after the PS4 won the cross-platform cup. Go down in
Yeah, I mean,
folklore history.
I would have been inclined to pin him to the sideline.
Yes,
I
I would
suppose
have
he
been.
doesn't don't want to put his war dancer in trouble, but that's
Yeah.
saying you now got to roll more dice. You can block me with your throw if you want. Um, and what I will say is, the what we've got with the cross-platform is very different to what we're seeing here. In that
Mm-hmm.
the skill set and all the rest of it, as we've discussed multiple times.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. I'm.
Yeah, even that guy, if he'd pushed him next to the wrestle guy, you're saying, well, you can have a one dice if you want it, but
Mm.
you're throwing dice now at what? Because I've smothered you.
Well, it can get two. It can get two die with his block kicker by putting the guard there. But the problem is how he's going to protect the ball. I just don't know how he's going to do this.
Yeah.
He needs a lot of luck. And I love how he's positioned it. So if the two guards on the tree try and dodge away, it's a -1 tackle zone. There's
Yes,
tackle
yes,
zones
yes,
all
yes.
around it. Well, it's obviously.
Well, you've also got to look. He's playing multiple turns ahead. I mean, with the ogre where even that doesn't work too well. If he can remove that wrestle, he could potentially do something, but it's still not safe.
No.
He's Projeki's thinking 2 or 3 turns, and then he's going to pull the trigger.
I
Because
think
that's why that
I
Mordant's trying
personally
to.
think he's going to pull the trigger next turn. I think
Yeah,
Projector's
it's
looking
looking like that.
3-4-0. I speak to some Wood Elf coach and they'll be like, you know what? No, I'll get the ball and I'll stall it and win 2-0 because I don't want to keep giving hits on the LOS. But the problem is he's still got learners, so he can put the learners on the tree on there, so he didn't have to worry about LOS hits really.
Yes, I would if I had the ball off him, I'd score, and then I wouldn't defend. I just wouldn't defend and say, if
Yeah,
you want to score, give me the ball back. That's fine.
yeah,
You're chasing against an 11-man Wood Elf team.
yeah. But I just don't know what he's gonna. I just don't know what he's gonna do. I really don't. I'll be honest. Everything
No,
just looks a bad play. But here we go. He's gonna try some anyway. Come on then, Wheelie. He won't give up. That's for sure.
no, that's the main thing.
Bang.
Blitzing with a throw against a wrestle player was brave. I know he's simple,
Yes.
but still brave.
Yes, it wasn't. It was. It would have been what I would have done. But if you wanted to hit that guy with 2 die, that was the only thing you could do.
What's he do now?
I have no idea. Oh,
What does he do now?
oh.
I see why he would do that. I do see why he would do that.
I don't think there's. And there comes Bernie with his wonderful guard. What a hero that man is. Totally not biased
He's
at
got to
all.
put the catcher the other side. Why does he not move the catcher first?
No fear. No fear, Blood
The
Bowl.
outside flanks exposed for an easy 2 dice. He should have moved the catcher first.
The interesting thing now
Okay.
is, if he'd have hit the other guy, I know, then he could have maybe had a better chance of getting his 2 piece on the tree free. But I don't know. He'd have had someone base the ball, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think
Even in Death
he
Ball,
did the right thing.
yeah. I just don't know what he's gonna do. I don't
No.
think it's unfortunate because I don't think I think most of us would be like, well, now what do we do? I think we really, I would definitely put that catcher next to the strength 4 thrower because he's got guard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just underneath him.
what a dodge that is! He finally rolls a 6. He deserved that,
He had no choice. He had to roll it.
and he's done it
'Cause
again.
he's in trouble.
He's done
he
it
is.
again. He's done it again. What a hero! Oh wow! Oh wow! Are you watching this? Who is this man? Shod.
He should
Well-
have kept going and should have finished next to the thrower. That's what he wants, yeah.
Yeah, well, well done. He gets a bit of. Nuffle goes, go on then. I'll let you have a bit of hope because I know
teasing
that'll
him.
kill you.
He's teasing him.
It's the hope what kills you.
He's teasing him.
Oh god, I hope my playoff game is a bit after this game tonight, and I just hope I don't get dice like Wheelie. I'll weep. I'm against
he's-
Kislev, and they've got like about 3-4 agility 4 pieces
Oh,
or something.
dear.
Stat ups, not actually catches, and I'm like, oh my god,
What are you using?
that orcs.
Orcsies.
Orcs not a really good Orcs team, but I've got 2 strength 5 Black Orcs.
What's his plan? What's his plan? Shift that lineman out with the tree. Stick in another assist, maybe.
Yeah, he's probably doing
Remove the
not
guard.
put. He's probably not going to pull the trigger now because of obviously the great time for the humans. It would, he doesn't need to. I love like he needed a bit of good fortune, but I like the balls he called from Wheeler there. He was like, you know what, we've got to play. It's not a nice thing to do, but I'm going to go with this thrower. Sorry, with
He
that
had to.
blitzer. And it was a ballsy call, and he deserved his bit of luck there. But the
I
Wood
think
Elves
he had
again
no
are
choice.
just. The Wood Elves are him burning both on. That's a disqualification if I've ever seen one. Um, but he's still in there, and this is it. He's a proper Yorkshireman, is Wheelie. We don't give in. We don't give in, and he's going to go down fighting. It'd be nice if
That's
his
the main
team.
thing.
It would have been nice if his team actually did fight in the first half and removed a few. But I mean, no, Wood Elves are gone still, and he's had 10 turns and still got 11 on the pitch.
I
And
think he's had one knockout,
yeah, and then we look at the
and
humans.
and the war dancer from the foul.
Yeah, what cost him a
That's it.
catcher? Here we go then. What's he going to go for? He's coming in. He's going to say, you know what? I'm going to take this juicy, lovely agility 4 piece to the cleaners with my mighty blow. That would have been the call I would have made. The only risk there was if he didn't get him down, but oh no! And of course he breaks armor because that's what he does.
That's the way it rolls.
Death Ball thought he was going to wrestle uphill here, red die wrestle. That would have been a bad call. I wouldn't have
I
not
would.
like.
I think I would be basing it, yeah, and then I'd send others around, 2 or 3 basing the thrower if he wants those points, and then just say, well, you got nothing to move with, you got nothing to do with.
Again, isn't it? It's like it's bad enough him knocking it down, but again, a stun, so that he can't use his catches. It's like, oh
Well,
my
this is it.
god, he's got
He's got his
nothing.
catcher at the top, send him down, dodge out that lineman, send him down. That's 3 on the thrower. War Dancer's tagged up here.
May
Tree
push
Man
the
can kill
second
him.
against flattened as well. Boom, have a bit of that. Oh, this is like the Alamo, Custer's Last Stand, whatever you want to, whatever bit of history you want, and none of them ended up well for the Cars, and I think that's basically what's going to happen to poor old Wheeler here. He needs to do a bit of Rock's Drift. That's what he needs. That's what he wants.
I think he needs a bit more than that.
There's bloody hundreds of them, and there is bloody hundreds of them. It must feel like there's hundreds of winners all over the place.
At the moment, I think his best play is to pass out to the ogre and blitz through.
Oh dear, yeah, that just shows you how bad of a. That just shows how much trouble he's in. Although
Yeah,
it'd be
he's in-
awesome if it worked.
Well, I just can't see. Can't see how he's doing anything else.
Well, the kicker
he
gets
can-
2 die on a wrestle, so that's probably the first thing to do. Yep, he's got him
Yeah.
down. Well done. And then I don't know where we go from. That's, oh! I thought we had the removal.
Ogre can slap that thing in front of him.
Absolutely, slap him hard as well.
Yeah, and then he needs to blitz through with the dodge out with the thrower, and blitz through the his thrower.
Well, could he
And then I
not
don't know
blitz?
what he does.
Could he not blitz the loner, dodge and blitz the loner out the way, and then a few more dodges and just go behind? I don't know, go behind the tree, and just like put one on either side of him, and say I'm strength 4, and pray. Like I can't really think of anything else I could think he can do.
I don't know. It's just looking grim, isn't it?
Well, Lottie Grim,
Yeah, I think if he, I mean, he's rolling stupid dice, but dodge
to
out
me,
with the thrower to blitz the.
yeah, I want to pick that guy up. I'd have just dodged with my thrower, hit that loner, go up a bit, then I've had to dodge with the other 2 guard pieces, put one either side of him, and say, I'm strength 6, mate. I don't care what you've got. Good luck with that. Oh, that's lovely though. A cheeky 1-die pow.
Yeah, we like that.
We like that, especially if he splats it. Oh, another bloody stun. But hey, stun's better than nothing.
Stuns at this stage is good. He
Bloody
was to
is.
tag in next to that wall answer maybe, and take a shot at the wrestle,
Here we
and then
go.
say, "Well, here I am."
Come and
Yeah,
get
there
me.
it is. Have a shot at the wrestle because he's easier to put down,
He might have a.
or
He
change
might.
that. Hit the ward answer. Oh, he's a
Yeah.
sidestep. I was going to say put him next to the ogre.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Can we see what he does
Possibly the
here?
wrestle.
Here we go. Oh, what does he do now? I still see push. Oh, he's gone there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, trouble is the south side now is easy for him to get to. I
Yeah.
think.
That's why I thought my plan was a lot better. He no, he would have. Oh my god, he would have needed to dodge a few, but then he's
Yeah,
got one out of the side. So it's strength 6, and it's like, you know what? We get the ball off a strength 6 guy. Good on you. This is just nothing. This is just I better pray he rolls really bad dice here, otherwise I am done.
yeah, he can get one dice at
I
best. I
mean, at
think.
least the ogre's sort of protected in a way, loosely. But here comes the guard.
Yeah,
Guard on guard. I presume his wrestle piece will probably take out the other guard, and then he'll blitz with his war dancer.
that works.
Yeah, and his other. Oh, they're both
He
loners
needs
though.
to bring a play around.
Yeah. Yeah, he just needs to dodge out of the ogre and put it next to that block kick guy and knock him over with a thrower. No problemo.
The thing is that Projecki doesn't need to even make the blitz on the ball carrier at the
No.
minute. He's going nowhere.
Nope.
He's going nowhere. I'd be inclined to hit the kicker, blitz around and hit the kicker, and then just say, I didn't have you this time.
Oh,
I'll get you next
Dauntless.
time.
Oh, that is pure filth. The Dauntless fails, but guess what? He gets a POW. A 1 die POW. And he'll probably kill the thrower as well. He'll remove him because, that's the sort of game we've had. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh, but that's a nice place for the Wood Elves.
Yeah, look at that.
And that
I'm
should
surprised he
be
didn't
that.
follow. Oh, that's why he didn't follow. He's got the catcher dodge out, pick up, make some distance and some gap.
But it's been it's been a horror show for poor old Wheelie. And well, why not? Let's injure Cinemouse as well because we can. And all I can think of is the Wood Elf's next opponent. Like, oh my god! Not only has he beaten the humans, he's actually been getting a lot of XP over it by casualties.
This is the thing with this format, and that's probably why he wants to run up the score.
Yeah,
Because it is, I'm going to make my players better.
yeah. I mean, you can still. I would still be looking to score a couple more TDs, definitely. I mean, his Ward Dancer needs 3 points. He's got another Ward Dancer that needs 5 points. So there is potential there to get either of them leveled up really. Because there's nothing left of the humans. They're broken now. They're gone.
No.
And there's not much. Oh, and the foul's coming in as well now. Here we go. One good foul deserves another, but not this time.
It's done.
I think Wheelie now will look at to kill stuff now. I think that's the
Well, I think his hope is, do you know what? I'm not going to win this, and neither are you, and start destroying things.
yeah. What he's not being able to do all game, but
No. Yeah.
the thing about Blood Bowl though is the Wood Elves could win this easy, but if Wheelie was to make the Wood Elves get a big play Mystics game, at least it'd come at a cost. And that's what the Wood Elves have got to be careful with now. His projection's got to be careful. Look, my best players have got to keep them safe now. Score the touchdown. I won the game, like you said. If he wants to score again, he can do. But if he gives me a shot at the ball, I'll take it. But you really don't need to do anything else.
Yeah, as soon as you start defending, you start getting players hit, and that's bad. He can't
Yeah.
afford to start chasing and hitting players. He's down 4 guaranteed players, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 guaranteed players. so he's only got 7 on the field. The ogre's unreliable. Tag something with the tree. Now all of a sudden he can't chase you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take your time moving down there. You score when you're ready. So that's 2 or 3 turns done.
Yeah.
I've got 2 turns left. You're not going to get to the ball if it,
Yeah, I think that's gonna be here. Oh no, it's gonna. Oh,
He's
God,
going to
couldn't do
surf
that.
him. Is he going to surf him?
No.
No, he's not.
And he went for the side step, so the chances are now he's the one, if anyone, and he could possibly get saved if he wants to do something freaky, but it's just been a nightmare. It's as simple as that. And there goes the tackle.
Yeah. Save the reroll.
I mean, Wheeler's going to keep trying. But,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Projecki's done what he needed to do. Projecki's been very professional, as he always is with his what else, you know.
Yeah.
And he's played very well. Just that we obviously was hoping for a closer game. And Wheely's trying. He's trying, but
It's very trying.
you know, you've got to commend his effort. He is trying. You know, even with Bernie now, I'd even put a cheeky stamp on the war dance and just fuck it, bang,
Yeah.
get him off the pitch because dub skulls on the ogre. Well, why not? Oh dear.
Yeah,
So it's a good
this
job he
is
didn't put the
stuck in.
foul in because it'd been a double one. So good job he didn't.
This is grim.
Very grim. But I like that he's kept going. That's what I like about Wheelie. He's kept going.
Definitely.
Most people would have just laid on the floor and gone, "Oh, sorry, it's over." But Wheelie's like, "Nope, I'm going to make you earn it. Even though it looks it's cruise control, I'm still going to make you have to roll some dice." Gotta love
Yeah.
that.
And weirder things can happen.
Yes.
All it takes is something crazy. The ball's been exposed. You know, it's a tall ask, don't get me wrong, but Blood Bowl's a funny old game.
Very much so. Oh. Oof. Almost a double one. That would have been beautiful. Oh, and there we go. He's after Bennett Buffon again. Oh, this is disgraceful. What have I ever done to you? Alright, I might have tackle, but you know.
Well, I've watched this game so far, and you've done bugger all, my friend.
I tell you, but because I wasn't giving Mighty Blow. That's it. We had this argument. Player power. That's what it is. Jim Silent got injured first turn. He was like, I'm playing this game.
Nope.
That's what you see. Listen to your players. They know best. And to be honest, Mighty Blow and tackle would have been a very good combination. But to be fair, he could have had freaking anything. The dice have just not gone his way at all. Everything he's tryed's gone wrong. I think Wheelie deserves a lot of credit for just fighting on. Here comes the double one to cause all sorts of carnage. Ugh, double six. Bloody double six. We know everyone's in that this time of the night.
He's picking where he puts his points now as well.
Yeah, and that's what we should do.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Hey, Ricky, you alright, buddy? Unfortunately, buddy, you've sort of like missed you've come at the wrong time. Ricky Legend, by the way, he's Mr. TGV Major, who's another Team PS4 player, who basically let me down badly. There's a rumour, and it's a terrible rumour, that whoever I tip to win the thing, I cursed them. And what did I go and do? Major's been playing lights out with his Nagel. I tip him confidently to win me a trophy and prove yet again my tip is not cursed. And what did he do? He probably played the worst game ever and lost in the first round. And now I'm getting stick for it again. So thanks to TGV.
You know what to do, don't you? You know you need to be tipping Projecki to win the whole lot. And that saves you playing him in the final.
To be fair, I tipped him last season and he won it. So the Bernie's tip actually won it. But people was like, oh, you can't tip him again because like anyone can tip Projected to win it. So I was like, all right, I won't tip him this time. I'll go for someone who is at least going to get past the first round. Oh, well, there's no way Major's losing first round. I'll go with him. In his defence, though, he did get screwed over with Sweltering Heat. Or some call it the Bernie Heat. He felt the burn, as someone has put it. And he did fight well, but unfortunately he went out. So he's gonna have to make up for me in the cross-platform cup and win me like 3 games, and then I'll forgive him.
Yeah.
You know, I think that'll be fine. Because obviously you're gonna win your 3, so there's 6 wins. So yeah, no problem.
Well, this is it.
So happy days. And Bernard Bullthorn, look at that, eh? I've stunned someone. Go me.
And you're winning your 3.
Oh, I don't know about
that. Just chip the other guy to beat you every time. That's the way it works.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I like that's why I like playing on Rebel. Rebel's this because I'm a console player. I'm always the underdog. I don't even have to fight to be the underdog. I just got to make people aware I'm a console coach, and that's it. The other guy can't lose.
Well, this is it. Everyone that plays console's rubbish. Remember?
Absolutely. So we're gonna row that boat for definite. But yeah, I do love Rebel. Rebel, best league in the world by far on computers. Brilliant. Love it to bits. But this is oh no, I have to take my hat off to Ely. He just won't go away. He's like, give me that ball, I want the ball back. Oh God, I love it. Oh dear.
I'm just stunned. What's this guy got to do? What does he do?
I don't know.
No, I don't. What's nice to see, despite the commanding position, the game is pretty much over. He's still taking his time. He's thinking it through. He's not getting over zealous and rushing anything or anything like that. He's like, what do I need to do? How am I going to do it? You know.
Yeah.
And that's the show of respect, I suppose, to his opponent, knowing that a mistake could be a problem.
Yeah. And that's basically it. I mean, Wheely's just hunting that mistake somewhere. He's just, and that's all he can do now. That's all he can do. And here we go. He's positioned his defense up just in case he fails the dodge that he's got people there to try and protect it. Maybe it should be chain push though. To be fair, on Bernie Buffon, and it is.
Yeah.
Brilliantly played from Projecki, as I expect. And oh dear, I've said enough's enough. I've had enough. I'm off this pitch. I'm going to go and see the babes. They can give me a massage on the sideline. You know, I'm going to go. I'm going to be like, yeah. I'm like, come and massage me, wake me up, and all that sort of stuff. So, veteran move from me. I know the game's done. I'm going to go and see the cheerleaders. So all good. But this game is done. Is there? No, there isn't, is there? I think it's time for a cage dive. I think that is all he's got. You just never know. Don't know how he's going to get the ball back, but... Oh, the trees get involved and splat. There goes the other one. But he only stunned this time. I mean, this is what I like about Projecki, right? He's expecting the cage dive, and it doesn't matter where he puts it. The best he can get is a 1-die. And he's probably going to have to use a catcher to tag the War Dancer. So even if he did get the ball loose, you know, nobody could... Well, he's done that now, so let's even seal that now. He just can't get the ball.
Yeah.
It's just... This is why he's so good. And this is why he's never lost with Wood Elves in the playoffs, because he's that good. I just can't see what... Answer on a postcard. It's a cage dive. Prayer. It's even almost impossible to get the bloody cage dive in. Here comes the ogre.
It's not just that. You've also got to look at if he does get the line, if he does get in there and knock the ball loose.
Who's recovering it?
Yeah, it's a 3-step process. Knock it loose, recover it, make it safe. He couldn't make it safe, ever.
And re-roll it. You might as well. The game's done.
Yeah, game's done.
and he
And that
still
sums it
can't get
all
it
up.
done. Yeah,
Yeah, that sums it all up.
but I think it's safe to say Wheelie comes out with this a lot of credit. He's fought, he's
Yeah.
tried, and it's just one of those. We all get them sort of games, and it's like, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, it's a lovely foul on whoever that is. Don't even know who that is, but he's getting splattered. KO'd. And
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
about. Hopefully, I'm gonna stop you next game.
I'm going to what? Stop.
Stop stop the players by remove the players for next game.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be in the next game, but let's see if we can put you out.
yeah, yeah.
Let's have an impact in the next game, and it's not happening.
It's not. It's not. Um, I was going to ask Wheelie if he was going to stream my game, but he might not be in the best of moods after that.
Yeah.
I'll say, come on, Wheelie, you can slag me off for all the shit I'll do now. You'll enjoy cursing my game. Oh dear. But no, it's been a horror game for him. And it's funny these sort of games we've all had. I had it in Rebel, and when you go against a team where you need some luck, it seems to go the opposite. You get no luck at all, and you're just like, oh, for God's
Yeah.
sake, But I'm really proud of him just sticking in there, not throwing in the towel when it could have been it was so much easier to throw in the towel. And like you said, Project Key's just been ruthless. He's took his time. He's given Wheeler the respect, even though he's so superior on numbers
Patience
wise.
is the key. Patience is the key, and he's shown it.
And I think the thing is, I mean, it's not going to be much of a consolation to Wheelie, but I think Project was looking at racking a 4-0 scoring because he hung on so well early in this half. He's basically stopped Wheelie from. Sorry, he stopped Project from racking up even more touchdowns. So that's a credit to him.
Yeah.
And now Shod's getting slapped. Arm holds this time. Needs to get his war dancer way out of dodge now. Get him over there, nice and safe. You don't need him anywhere near that. And
I wouldn't be surprised to see the tree come and tag the ogre or something.
Yeah.
Stop him hitting stuff.
And obviously he stops the
there is.
other guy as well. So yeah, it's like I said, very professional coach. He doesn't miss little opportunities like that. And this is why he's so good.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's going to do.
Well,
he might even have a taste of shot the tree. Dodge out the strength 4 piece,
guys up, slap the tree, and see what happens.
and then stamp on it. Oh, now then, can he break the AV10? That's the question. And I would say I wouldn't be standing. Well, the game doesn't really matter. If you stand firm or not. Boom. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stunt. He can't break AV7, but AV10, not a problem. Here comes a foul. It's got to be foul. Here he comes. Yeah. Can he? If he can kill this tree or miss next game tree, oh well. Most excitement we've had for a while. We thought the tree was going to get splattered, but it isn't.
Yeah, it's a shame that it's gone this way. It would have been nice to have a thinker of a game so we could talk their tactics, see what they're doing.
I mean, we've been quite lucky usually on the Ps4. A lot of games going to overtime. We get a lot of very close games. It's very rare we get to see this type of game. And unfortunately, Wheelie team wasn't brilliant, and he was against the champ, and he needed a bit of luck, and he got none. He got zero luck. No luck. The Rocks both got hit. What happens is player gets injured. He tries a foul, gets sent off. His wizard, although we've gone about his wizard, he still had a 4+ pickup. I mean, what percentage did you start with a reroll? About 73, something 75. Crazy? 75%. So with a reroll, 3 times out of 4, you're going to pick the ball up. And he didn't. So, nothing went for him. Absolutely nothing. Interesting he went there, though. That's an interesting...
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that move.
I don't get that at all.
I think he was trying to chain push the tree out.
We can't, not with stand firm. He didn't realise he had stand firm.
He didn't realise. Because if not, it's hit the corner. Oh, he's got sidestep.
Yeah.
There is nowhere else. The throw was the target otherwise.
So here we go. This is interesting. He is worried that his tree's going to get stamped on, so he's basing everybody up now. This is risky. This proves how much he loves this tree.
Well, it's a good tree, but the ogre's taken 2. He's given the guard player a 2 dice.
He's great. He's not enough. He's eating
Yes.
everything. Mighty Blow's getting. Um,
Yeah. Follow up with so the other guard gets 2 dice. He could lose three or four L's here if he's not careful.
but he's stopping the
I would
tree
have
getting
taken.
fouled. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, I would have taken the foul.
Ugh. Boink.
That sums it up though.
Yeah, it sums it up. That. But even in games like this where one team's dominated, I have seen it quite happen. Oh, bonehead! Oh my god! I have seen like really big injuries like the last couple of turns, even though the team was, dominated. But even that's not going to work. Oh man, I just feel so sorry for Wheelie. I mean,
If he's
impressive
going
as
to kick the
always.
tree, do it now.
Yeah,
Just take the -1 and roll big.
it's not. They're both going down, and it's only in the loner, so that doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah.
Um, all we need now is for the TD. I mean, he could throw a block if he wants. It's
Do you know what? It might sound a bit controversial. Oh no, it won't matter, will it? It won't matter. Sorry, I was just thinking if there was another turn to come, just
yeah,
don't score, so he doesn't get the line of scrimmage hits. But he turned him over, didn't he?
yeah. He's
For the
going to look
sake
for
of 3 points,
he's
and
going to
four
look.
hits, but
Yeah, he's going to look for the 3 die with his mighty blow war dance. I'd have thought.
yeah,
Has he got any more guard? Where's his guard? I don't think he has. Unless he's
no,
behind there. So he's not going to. I don't think he can get a 3 die.
no, he can't.
So yeah. I don't know if I'd bother hitting. I think I'd just score because your 5 points about if you injure him, I suppose you're only 3 away, so a touchdown next game would do it. But
Yeah, I think that's just being greedy for the sake almost, and the chances
yeah,
are slim in their own right anyway.
but obviously he's Ward Dancer, who's got the ball, is guaranteed to level up if he scores. So
But that's the one I'd be taking.
yeah, I would. I would think, you know what, Wheelie's had enough pain. Yeah, just oh, here comes a blitz. He's not finished yet. It doesn't matter because you're still not going to get him down. Shot defiant to the end,
And
and
then
there's a
score.
TD. And well,
Wow,
well played,
wow.
Projecki, and very
Yeah, he did a
unfortunate, Wheelie. Projecki
professional job.
masterclass. Yeah, you know, I've seen it a lot of times before when teams on top and they throw away, and Projecki was having none of that. He was very professional all the way through. Really
Yeah,
impressed. I see this from Projecki all the time, so it doesn't surprise me. And Wheelie, as typical as always, drives me insane with the wizard, as he always does. But again, just didn't give in. He tried and tried and tried, and the dice were just horrid to him.
yeah.
So I'll get that done there.
It's difficult to
Um,
know what to do in that situation because I don't think there is a win.
exactly. I mean, you're against Wood Elves as well. I mean, it's oh man, it's terrible. It really is.
Yeah,
So soon we're going to get to see. Well, someone might stream it. You're going to see the Rebel Orcs. That's my team. Take on Darkfist is a meanie, and that's the guy I've never played before called Asher.
is
X
it
Asher
really?
X or something like that. I don't know him personally. I think it's his first time he's been in the playoffs, but he got a big win first round, and he's also held the Great Series Jester draw before, so he's obviously a very good coach. So
Yeah,
I got to try and beat up some dodging, bouncing, jumping, leaping Kislev. Oh, the joys!
frog type people.
Should be
I
fun.
suppose the next thing you're going to be saying is that I should put some effort into trying to play this champ ladder thing.
It's really good. Like I said, there's no money involved now after this season, but
No,
it's a lot
I
of
think
fun.
that's a good thing,
I do, I
controversially
do,
enough.
I do. I've said it all along, and there's always a joke about it, saying, "Oh God, Bernie's trying to take our money away from it." And it's like I've made a lot of money playing in it. I've won the title twice. I've been to the finals,
Yeah,
semi-finals. So I suppose out of everyone, I'm one of those who should be saying, "No, no, keep the money." But I just think money corrupts people, and people try
it's not
dodgy stuff,
just that.
and people
If
are
you're
more serious.
chasing, yeah, if you're chasing the money, let's be honest, the return for euros per hour isn't particularly great, is it?
No, No, but
You know.
I just think there's a lot more toxicity and a lot more people
Yes.
snapping at people with the money involved.
Yep.
I mean, it's good that we had it. We had it longer than we should have had it, really. So that's
Yeah.
gone. And to be fair, we've seen a few of the big guns not playing in it. But we've had a lot of new players who thought, you know what? Now some of the big guns are here. I'm gonna have a go. It's probably less serious and it's a lot more fun. So
Well, it might give more variety of team, which would be nice,
yeah.
rather than the same olds.
And the good thing as well
I
is
think it'd be a good thing.
and we used to seeing a lot of kill teams. I mean, I haven't played this
Yeah.
season, but apparently there's not as many chorfs and that in it because there's no mini involved. So people have decided, and even some of these bigger named coaches have now decided, you know what, I'm going to have some fun this season, play a team I never usually play, or play a fun
Yeah.
team like Vamps or Halflings and stuff like that. So it has worked. Oh, there's no money, but there was never any money to start off with Blood Bowl either. And, we got through it without that. And
Yeah.
yeah, so there you go. But anyway, so we're done. Thanks for Hawker for joining me with his expert
Absolute
analysis.
pleasure.
Been fantastic. Ricky, aka Major, you better get me some wins on cross-platform. I'm not even going to live this down now with you going out first round. Wheelie, well, that was a waste of your time. Wheelie, apart from the Wizards, and I've said about us and the Wizard, mate, I am proud to call you a Yorkshireman and a friend. You really you never gave up, and them dice were horrific. Um,
Yeah.
like I said, if you're thinking we're just criticising, yeah, we haven't. We really did. We was really impressed the way you tried. I mean, you did really, really try. Obviously, Jim Sardonic decided to injure himself, so he didn't want to play for you because he didn't give Mighty Blow. He didn't give me Mighty Blow. So, there was that problem. But all joking aside, amazing performance. You just, yeah, and we know why you did it. If you watch the game back, you'll see why. And like I said, you had a 4+ with a reroll, and Hawks had a 75% chance to score. But the dice just didn't work for you. They just,
No.
even the rocks, both get hit by a rock. His guy gets stunned, yours gets injured. There's not much you could do, but you kept going. And like I said, I think you got total respect from the chat and everybody. Everyone was, really impressed the way you just hung in there and just didn't give him an easy ride. And there's no shame there. I think anyone who watches the game will see the dice just didn't give you a chance at all. So well done. Yeah, Yorker Grit, absolutely, and I did say
There you
that. I
go.
did say that Yorker Grit. I don't know if you're going to be streaming my game, Wheelie, or you just want to go and I don't know, throw a controller out the window. 3 powers all game. Oh my god.
Wow. Don't focus on the dice, my friend. You have no control over those.
No.
What you did, in my opinion, when I wasn't. If I'm honest, I know you don't know me from Adam, but I didn't like the lack of commitment on the blitz. Because you needed to gain return. We talked about the tackle. The gambit with the wizard could have paid off. I like that, but I also know why it could have been good to save. But you didn't give him opportunities to run up scores. You
Yeah.
caused problems. Granted, those problems are easily dealt with when you got an 11-man Wood Elf team on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
Absolutely.
dice, you can't blame the dice. Look at the processes you're doing, and those processes will win games.
Yeah. I think for me it was like the wizard. I'm like, no. I mean, we wanted it to work. We wanted it to work, but after
Yeah,
that, there's nothing what went right for you. And you tried and you tried and you tried, and we're trying to be impartial, but we was both going, come on, give Wheelie some dice, give Wheelie some dice, make it interesting. And you tried, and unfortunately, as we all get games like that. We all get, we did say you kept it back for cover. If you go back and watch it, we tell you why and not, and we tell you why we did say you kept the tackle piece back as a sweeper. So we understand why and all
yeah.
that.
I think hindsight's 2020.
Yeah,
If you're going to commit like that, the one tackle piece wasn't ever going to be enough.
no,
So therefore, if you're going to go for it. If not, don't go for that. Look for picking something off the line, maybe trying to remove. Although you got 2 knockouts and 1 casualty from a foul, that was it. Cause problems there, and then set your defense from that.
yeah,
Or if you're going to go with everything, and if he's not going to score before turn 8, so you can recover and put the pressure on. Um, it's 2020's, it's great when you're looking back, but
Yeah,
you made a call, it almost worked.
yeah,
Another day, you pick the ball up, you score.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm just showing Dark Vistas Media. I'm just showing the Kislev team with an Agility 5 blitzer, an Agility 4 blitzer, Agility 5 catcher.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'll just show you my lovely team for anyone who just wants to watch before I go and have a drink before I get ready for my game. Um, it's going to be a tough game. I've never played this guy. I always worry when I know I'm playing somebody because I don't know what I'm going to get. But there you go. There's the two games, and well done, Projecki.
indeed, well
Yeah,
done.
impressive as always, Projecki. Impressive as always. Um, I mean, like I say, if you watch it back, we thought Wheelie had some bad dice, but you were so professional all the way through, just a masterclass. And like I said, that's why two-time champ. And Hawker now
Didn't
knows he's got
allow.
big boots to fill in the cross-platform for sure.
We know. I mean, I said it before. There was, I think, possibly one play that I would have done in a different order, um, or two. So watch back. It'd be love to know what you think about it. Hindsight's great again, but you didn't take chances. You knew that if something went wrong, therefore you made sure it was always safe throughout, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's the sort of play I like to see.
Yeah, and that's why he's the champ, you know. And like I said,
Yeah,
I mean, he plays Rats very well and various other ones, but I still think, we've got the only other Reznor Rule is a very good World Elf coach, and Demented, who doesn't play but that often now, he was a fantastic World Elf coach. But I still believe Projecki's still our best World Elf coach on the PS4. And I think, although yes, most of us could probably have won that game the way the dice went. Like you said, I like the way he was professional. He thought it through, made sure if something went wrong, he had plenty of people back to protect it. And anybody who wants to see how Wood Elves should be played, that's a game to watch. So hey,
yeah,
there we go.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go because I've got to get ready for my game. I don't know when it is. It's maybe about 30 minutes or so. I'm not sure. I'll have to try and get in contact with him. But again, thanks Hawker for coming in
My absolute pleasure.
and
My absolute pleasure.
Wheelie will be streaming it. So it should be fun. He'll be able to say that Benny a load of crap. what did he do that for? They always do anyway.
Yeah.
But he knows I'll try and put on a show. So hey, anyway, thanks again, guys, and don't forget if you're looking for a game, check with Wheelie because he'll be streaming one soon. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Take care and bye bye. Not a problem.